you in November, you voted with the minority in November because of what you perceived as a situation in the State House where monies were being, where you were. I'm gonna just say this in the vernacular, and you can correct me if I'm misstating it.
Yeah.
Where every year they roll over money, and funds go back into the legislative agenda, and these are for staffers and for legislative things. They don't go out to constituents. They don't go out to programs or any of that. They just stay in the State House to build the empires. And that when you got wind of this, you thought, no, I can't deal with this. I am voting with the minority on this, not to roll these funds over.
True.
You wrote on your website about this. You also wrote a column for the newspaper, which was the same thing you posted on your website. What's happened since?
Well, I've been kind of reassured because I think I feel that I did the right thing with those votes. I voted that basically we shouldn't be spending quite as much money in the legislature, A. B, we should have clearer disclosure of what we're spending it on. Mm-hmm. So I feel those things, and I do believe those things and feel good about that vote. So far as I've continued to kind of follow up on these issues, and I am following up on these issues, mm-hmm. People have accepted my good faith on these issues. I was a little concerned as to how, what the consequences of my pursuit of these issues might be. But
what's it like to vote with the minority? What was it like that day?
Well, it's you press the red button. It's not instead of the green button.
But does anyone come over to you? Hey, Will, what you doing here?
Well, that could happen. No, in this case, see, the thing is, it wasn't close. It wasn't close. I did speak out about some of these issues in the caucus in advance of session, so people were concerned enough about what I'd said in caucus that I think people did poll. Mm-hmm. But, it's very hard for other members to, if they haven't had the opportunity to sort of really go through the numbers, to decide that, no, leadership, we disagree with leadership on this issue.
And leadership was definitely...
Yeah,
corralling you all to go.
Absolutely. So they did corral everybody, and the vote was 130 to 30 or something on these issues.
Did anyone else go rogue with you?
Go rogue? Yeah. No, there were.
So you had some other Dems that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In the final vote on the budget, that wasn't too many, but there were 15 or 20 on the other votes. I think it's just still an issue that's kind of playing out. But so far I've been, as I say, encouraged by the fact that I think people know that I'm making my decisions for the right reasons. I'm not grandstanding about it. I'm trying not to grandstand about it. I'm just trying to influence the process internally. I put the paper out, write the column in the paper because I want to be on the record as to what I'm doing, and then to sort of, it creates an opportunity for me to say some things and put them down. But it's not. I'm not calling the globe and using adjectives about people or anything like that.
Good. Well, you just. I would say if you called the Globe and told them, they probably wouldn't do anything right now anyway.
No, I don't know. But
it's not a huge issue right now, but
yeah.
It's an interesting issue.
Yeah.
And how it plays out. Certainly there are constituents that have noticed. Maybe all these people that have posted and said, thank you for having the courage to stand up for integrity. I'm quoting from your website here. Thanks, Will. You did the right thing. Thanks also for getting back to me so fast when I emailed you questions about the budget. I just don't get some of your buddies up there.
Yeah, well, that always makes me a little nervous. When I don't want my buddies reading that. I don't want to be drawing a distinction between myself and my buddies. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
But bully for you for doing the right thing,
right.
Or for doing the right thing for you, what you believe in.
Yep. You got to do that.
especially in this era of